business. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Don't worry about me. Mind your fucking business. Don't worry what's up to who I be getting with. Either way, just know a nigga just getting rich. Mind your business, or just mind your business. Mind your business, or just mind your business. Juggling finessing, that's all that we niggas know. We ain't had the patience to get a job, get money, and pay that shit back to school. Mind your business, but we buy our business. Mind your business, but we buy our business. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Don't worry about me. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Hoes sucking down on me. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. All y'all haters sucking down. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Don't worry about me. Mind your fucking business. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Worry about CBITB doing. Just do it. Commission.
When I was listening to this tape for like the first, I want to say not first few, but like maybe the first 10 listens, there was so much heat to cover on this. I felt like I was overwhelmed with all the heat. I know that's fucking crazy to say, but this song was always like, I'm like too busy processing what I just heard on Rihanna Do Her. By the time I get to Question Is, I'm kind of like not even paying attention. And then like Mind Your Business, I always get into the second half and I hear him. It's like I don't really pay attention to the whole song. And then when I saw him really hype up that name in that video, I'm like, really? You hyping this song up? And now I'm listening to it. I really like how creative he was with it. I'm being real with you. Like, the vibe was so strong in the previous songs. I wasn't even paying attention to the next track. Sometimes that's what happens when you make a really good track. For the Low did that to me. With Me did that. Rihanna Do Her made me forget the next two tracks. My mind is stuck on that. I'm just like, bro. Like, the vibe was strong on that joint. But I like this. The first verse, and obviously, like I said, let's just make this clear going forward. Him, Gio Dee on the hook, automatic, all right? That being said, the first verse, he was creatively just rapping about, like, just the questions people be asking him. Oh, I heard this, I heard that, and everything. Obviously, he's saying, don't worry about me, mind your business. And he says to the haters, why you talking down on me? Mind your business. That's his response to two different parties right there. So people be questioning him and like, oh, I heard this and that. He was talking all about that in the first verse, got to the hook. The second verse was all about the response, and he did it in an autotune. So rapping about the questions in the first verse, then hook, then second verse, autotune, here's my response. And he kind of keeps it short and simple, man. Like, I'm getting my money, don't worry about what I'm doing, mind your business. I like it. I like the whole way if he was trying to create, like the whole way he kind of like, I want to say phased out the whole sequence of the song right there. That was dope. That being said, holy smokes, man. It's still not a bad, I like the way the beat comes in. You know what I mean? It kind of still gives you that pre-2013 kind of vibe. You know, here and there with the stomp sound right there with the kick. Every bar or so, like I want to say every 2 bars or so, something like that. I'm gonna charge my phone real quick, y'all. All right, cool. But yeah, I'm like, the beat's not bad. I like it. I definitely like it. It's straight, simple. It's supposed to be like a clear-cut, gritty, you know, banger, and I respect it for what it is. But there are some good bangers on there we're gonna get to. 2 of them that I will lose my fucking beanie off, and I think we're getting to one right now. Yeah, we're getting to one right now. Well, actually, my bad. There's 3 of them. But either way, let's get to track number 8, BUSTA, man.
That's just crazy. Niggas don't even be ourselves, man. Niggas fuck with people who be themselves with real individuals. That's all shit's gonna be certified stinking silly.
This shit grew on me big, man.
Niggas out there live their life. Like shit they rapping about, yeah, having fun for the bitches. Yeah, but the niggas that fucking behind the scenes and all that are real niggas. Niggas ain't no hoes. I ain't never took no shit. Ain't nobody ever do nothing to me. And no repercussions. None of that fuck shit. I'm not a troublemaker. I don't look for trouble. And I spread love, cause that niggas are
Holiday season. I rip that CTITB.
Damn it.
I rap that CBITB. And I ain't never been a buster. I ain't never been. Lame ass niggas don't know how to really get money. Every single down that they get, nigga gon' spend it on
Some dumb shit.
Nigga, you a fucking bust. I'm out here trying to get cut. Cause I gotta make that cash. Coming where I come from, we ain't had that nigga. I ain't never trusted no nigga. No, I ain't never trusted no nigga. I put my trust in the nigga before. Hey, he went and fucked the whole shit up. He a buster. All them niggas with him, they busters.
Not me, no way.
Not me, no way. I ain't never been a
buster.
I ain't never been a buster. I ain't never been a buster. I ain't never been a buster. I ain't never been a buster. I ain't never been a buster. I ain't never been a buster. I ain't never been a buster. I ain't never been a buster. I don't really fuck with Kim. Just Kim the type to go and get rich off of friends. Oh, what type of shit is that? Damn. I don't know, but fuck the old man, I'm back to this fucking up. Let me tell you how you really supposed to get it. This is how you really supposed to be living. Riding in the Benz, riding in the... One for my niggas, other for the groupies. If you ain't like how I'm doing me the suit. If you ain't like how I'm doing me the suit. Only got money on my agenda. Been a real nigga, no pretender. Not me, no way. One thing you gotta remember, I ain't never been a buster. 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 I ain't never been a. You blind ass motherfucker. I ain't never been a buster. I ain't never been a. Never ever been no buster. I ain't never been a. Never ever been no buster. I ain't never been a. Never ever been no buster. I ain't never been. Never ever been no buster. It's holiday season,
I ain't
bitch.
never been a buster. No. That shit right there, that was one of the bangers, man. Oh my God. I hear that coming. I'm like, I feel that. I feel that one right there. The only thing I have to complain about that song is too short. That's about it. Fuck it. I'm like, that's a song where I could see him capitalize on that if he put more. Fuck it. Put more words, put more lyrics, expand that, you know, that song, because it had so much potential. I like what he was doing with that song. BUSTA could have low-key, dog, if he would have kept pushing it, say a few years down the road, that could have been a big-ass meme, man. I mean, you know what I mean? I know it was hot during the 90s, but, like, still, you know what I mean? Like, revitalize that shit. I like that, you know what I mean? Back in the days where we used to call each other suckers, man, you know what I mean? That shit was funny as a motherfucker, man. Anytime I hear a nigga say that shit, man, you's a sucker. That cracked me up as a kid. I'm not gonna fucking lie, man. But calling someone a buster, fuck it. That's someone who's gonna flake on you, who's gonna cut off right before, you know, things, you know, during the rough and before things are about to turn up good, you know what I mean? Like those kind of people, man. usually you don't have to worry about them. If you got that in your group, they'll end up cutting off when things are the worst, and that's when you know who's the real ones and who's gonna be staying with you, and the ones who ain't really about that and they gonna bounce at the moment. You know what I mean? So like, I like that song. BUSTA is definitely dope. I get crazy with that shit. Now we're gonna move on to track number 9, Soundtrack of My Life, G shit.
Truth, cause niggas know they see me on World Star. I'm a million views, though. Yeah. Holiday season. Hey. When it's all said and done, niggas gonna separate you from everybody else. What they gonna say about you, nigga? Yeah. Yeah. Think about it. Look, never rock designer, shit is not me. Never been the type to get cocky. Fuck them other lanes, walk around stocky. Knock them niggas out like Robbie, you can't stop. Flossing on the regular. Little nigga, get your shutter up. Them dogs don't want war. I bring it to your door like you adored. Get it? These bitches want something from me, but they ain't getting nothing from me. She telling me she fucking love me. When I know she just love to fuck me. You're probably listening like Lucky. Damn, this nigga getting all the bitches. This nigga getting all his digits. But commas is just what I'm missing. But hey, they love my different shop. Everything I speak is shit be so essential. Why they copy like stencils, playing street ball with the pros, no fundamentals.
Yo, that ball was clean.
Understand I'm the wrong, but throw the fuck with up. Do some push-ups, get your muscle up. Boy, I'm flexing, yeah, I'm cutting up. Cutting up. Wish y'all niggas really know about cutting up. Low first Friday, taught a young nigga toughen up. Got a little money, whoa, there, I had to level up. Broke my heart when I first fell in love. Yeah, I fell in love. Ain't chick got the hair, only getting up. I can give myself to no other woman. But then again, I guess the shit is my fault. Got a little power and then abuse it. Living for the moment, man, I was so smooth. It was smooth. Goddamn smooth. And I was smoking, driving, trying to get full exposure. My heart is closed. My mind is on the moon. Need to go way back. But I see the future, and I can't take my past, no. Everybody get your roll on. 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 Everybody roll on.
That's that New Orleans swag right there. Get your roll on. Roll on. Hey. I'm rich, bitch. Man, so first things first, I think that was pretty funny, man. That shit, you know as soon as they start spitting, man. Oh, this girl doing the whip. She's fucking dancing. Oh, you know what? No, I'm parked in front of a McDonald's. This McDonald's female employee was looking back on me, man. I think because she see the lights on, she's like, oh, it's party time. I'm fucking dancing there. Fuck it. Either way, no, that was cool at the end. But here's the thing. I like what he did here. Did a throwback, came back with that 90s feel, man. With the sample, it was just clean. you know, with that lo-fi feel. And then, of course, they switched it up and got it slowed down a little bit at the end. Kind of add a H-Town twist to it. You know what I mean? So, and obviously he goes on to sing that classic joint by Big Timers, man. But look, at the end of the day, man, fuck it. I like this joint for the fact that it has a chill vibe, but most importantly, this is where Gio Dee really flexes his his lyrical prowess, man. I like what he did right here, man. You know what I mean? You know, what the fuck? That's some weird shit. Either way, so anyways, you know what I mean? Certain lines that he was trying to hit, fuck, it slipped my mind. But like, I just like how he approached it. It was pretty finesse, you know what I mean? He wasn't tripping about certain things, man. This girl keeps staring at me. What the fuck? Nah. Alright, let me replay this back, man, because I like what he said here.
Right
after this.
You're probably listening like Lucky. Damn.
Right. This nigga's getting all the bitches. This nigga's getting all the digits. When commas is where I'm really trying to get it. I like that line right there. He's talking about, I'm just trying to get rich.
What I'm missing.
Oh, what I'm missing. Okay, never mind.
They love my damn Sancho. Everything I speak is shit.
So is Sancho, and he goes like, but these niggas are copying like it's Stansos.
So is Sancho. Why they copy like Stansos? Playing street ball with the pros, no fundamentals.
Playing street balls with the pros, no fundamentals. See, it's smooth. I like it.
No good deed, no something funny. Understand I'm the wrong, I throw the fuck with up. Do some push-ups, get your muscle up. Ball flexing, yeah, I'm cutting up.
And then after that, the word switches up, man, and he goes in, man, and he's just vibing out. And I like what he did at the second half, man. It's a clean song. I like the vibe. So we're gonna move on to track number 10. Hate to See. Let's get it.
I don't care for none of this shit, because dog, that's not gonna get me to where I want to be in life. Dog. I'd rather stay in my crib trying to advance than fucking decline and go to a fucking party. Like, damn. Like, I mean, but like, I understand. Like, it's like you want to come, bro. Like, you like do that. Be young, but be responsible. Like, if you're young and dumb. It's gonna fuck up everything that you have. All these goals. What's the point of having goals and dreams and trying to have a career when you're young and dumb? Because dog, you're young and dumb, and your personal life is gonna reflect into your career.
In case you really wanna like hear the skits and don't wanna hear me fuck around, look, just go check out the project. I'm gonna have a link in the description box, and I'll comment it down below in case you're too dumb to know how to check the description box. All right, you can go and listen to the skits on your own time. Right now, I'm vibing out, so back the fuck up, please. Oh, shit. Damn it, what the hell is this fucking thing doing? I'm about to break this motherfucking phone.
These goals, what's the point of having goals reflecting to your career?
Hey.
Oh, it's holiday season, nigga.
See a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga get money. They hate to see a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga get money. I'm the type to never bust a move until you move. But if I want something, yeah, then that come too. I hit a stain on you, do you know what I was doing? Man, dog, I'm trying to make money. Been broke as a joke, and that shit ain't funny. The nights at the crib with the sleep real hungry. But down to the bottom, bounce back like a bunch of bitches. They hate to see a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga get money. They hate to see a young nigga. They hate to see a young nigga. They from it. Last nigga that tried, Lord saved them. Now I'm in California or Jamaican. I really live this life, you entertain it. If I do it and they can't, they'll hate me. The head shit, young nigga. 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 Get money. The head shit, young nigga. 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 Get money. Yeah, yeah.
Look, I'm not here to say Gio Dee is a vocalist and he can go crazy like Chris Brown, Trey Songz. I was about to say Trish Brown, like what the fuck? But like, dude knows how to make the melodies sound good. He just knows how to pull it out and be like, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, oh. You know what I mean? So I like that. You know, so with the auto-tune effect, he really pulls it out, sounds strong. It just hits, man. Like some dudes where they could just make a line go, oh, and it just sounds good, you know what I mean? So, oh, 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 whoa, oh, oh, you know what I mean? So, like, depending on how you want to hit it, it could come really clean. I like what Gio Dee did here, man. That's all I'm going to say, man. Hate to see a young nigga win. And I like the way they did the sample. It was clean. Flipped it and turned it into an instant banger. It wasn't even an Ashanti song that they sampled. It was like the sample that was used on the Ashanti song Rain on Me from chapter 2. But I was trying to give you guys a hint just to be prepared for what you're gonna hear. That's why I was like, Lord, rain down on me. So, you know what I mean? Just going crazy with that fucking shit. So, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go move on to track number 11. Come Clean. I don't think I'm prepared for this shit. Alright, I'm prepared.
All the shit we had to go through to get here. Can you believe it, my nigga? Gio, I got you, nigga. DJ, how they commission?
It's holiday season, bitch.
Beats.
Rethink the life that you live. Understand it's way more blessed to give. But this world we live in teach the opposite. I hope you get it for you niggas see the consequences. I lost my sense of my damn direction. Left the church and ever since I've been finessing. Yeah, nigga. I admit it. I have addiction for this fast life and fucking women. As I roll my weed up and get lifted. Wonder if I stayed the same, would I be different? Would I be different? Ask myself all the time, would I be different? The shit fall past, that shit broke my heart. All the time I'm on these beats, I always leak my heart. These niggas out here, they talking about they understand me. You niggas don't understand me, acting like you feel me. You niggas ain't feel me. You niggas more like frenemies. That means you claim you friends with me, but you niggas pretend to me. There's only two options in life, just do or die. I'll forever tell the truth, cause all these niggas lie. Niggas saying that I changed up, cause I went and got my change up. But ain't you supposed to change up once you get your fucking change up? Bruh, why the fuck would I stay the same? I'm tired of being played, but ain't tired of the game. Especially when I'm the MVP up in the state. Don't try to be better in your cup, just be different. These niggas wanna start it, but they can't ever finish. Gio. That's God, nigga. God.
In no ways was he directing this message towards this specific person, but I think Tory Lanez needs to clear his ears and hear this message bluntly and take it in. Wow. Now, granted, sometimes dudes say something that they really preach on, and then they end up going against it. You know, and then you get that that curb your kind of meme on you. You know what I mean? Curb your realness talk or whatever, you know what I mean? Curb your real talk and shit, you know what I mean? So, damn, it took me like 3 tries to get that right. Fuck it. It is what it is. No, it's funny, man. I like this song, Come Clean. But to me, what always got me going crazy is that sultry Japanese. Did I say Japanese? I can't help it. I'm thinking about my baddie, bro. My lady fine as hell. When I think of that saxophone, oh, man. I'm gonna break it down right now. Anyways, personal thing aside, man, like, let me make this straight. The sultry saxophone here, giving you that clean, sexy, sultry jazz vibe with the chorus behind it backing it up. And then first you start that shit off with a low pass filter, or maybe just a regular filter, either way, before the whole melody drops in. Just clean, man. Just fucking clean. That's all I gotta really say about that. Man. And I like how Gio Dee is talking about, like, yeah, why would you expect me to stay the same? It's like, dog, of course I'm gonna switch up and change up. And, well, not switch up or change up, but like improve myself. I'm not gonna stay the same. It's one thing to stay consistent and kind of grow and be better and be delivering creative, dope art, music, like art that people can listen to. But then there's another where you just make the same shit over and over again and you sound overly repetitive and you don't sound anything different. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, like, I would just go back, man. I don't even want to talk about this dude too much, man. But it's like when you hear certain artists sound the same like they were 2 years ago, it's like, I can't really say that you're growing, if anything. And especially when you're comparing artists to how they sound now, and say 5 years ago they sounded way better and they was doing greater things. A lot of people have been saying this about a lot of artists that jump into the industry after they came up, man. But I'm like, it's one thing to do that, and then another thing when you just continue to be doper. You take advantage of that platform you're in and continue to deliver great music like how it used to be back in the days. Like TLC, man, was killing it. The next album was even better. It was like dope, So like, that's the thing. When you keep showing growth, like Drake showed growth. I mean, Thank Me Later was cool. Take Care took a while to grow on me, but I like Take Care more than I do like Thank Me Later now. Crazy, I'd say that. I would never think I would say that. I thought that album was trash when it first came out. So now I look back on it, it's pretty dope. And then he comes through with Nothing Was the Same. Once again, showing progression while still staying consistent. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to, like, keep yourself within, who you are. But, like, at the same time, like, it's okay to show progression. And then sometimes that's where, like, people reach their peak or whatever, and then they tend to just fall down instead of flying, man. I guess some people are just scared to fly or some shit. They don't believe in whatever, and they just stop making their music. A lot of other examples, man. I'm just gonna use other artists just to prove my point. You know what I mean? And then they don't hit you as good anymore. They might get some dope songs here and there, like She Used to Call Me on My Cell Phone, or like, you know what I mean, like that song he did with Chris Brown, man, No Guidance, you know what I mean? You got it, girl, you got it. But between that, God's Plan, I mean, are we really talking about Drake as much? Unless he's doing whatever is trending and popping. Just like how he did that new song with Lil Durk. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta continue to be consistent. Because the moment, like how Gio Dee just said right here, the last 20, 30 seconds, man. You know what I mean? Let me rewind that back.
In your cup, be different. These niggas wanna start it, but they can't ever finish.
Well said. I couldn't have said it better. They want to start something, but they can never finish. So that's just all I got to say on the rant. That being said, we're gonna get to track number 12, Legacy featuring Millyz.
living in this life is death, nigga. And that can happen at any time, so watch your step, nigga. Too rare to live, ain't too young to die. It's me against the world, I feel like Pop back in 95 with a new state of mind. Where your opinions never cared for. All my niggas made it cool just to be weirdos. I find it weird though, how last year, bro, these goddamn folks ain't never support me and what I was doing. But honestly, honesty is why niggas here honor me. And these rappers is comedy, we don't care if they find a way. Apologies for those who are coming up and follow me. But I say fuck y'all niggas that out there down me. We did this proudly. Tell the truth for someone else to tell it for you. But these niggas don't get in and end up getting slaughtered. The same gang, just on different levels, dealing with the same hell, just with different levels. Born into a world of lies, trying to find out what a damn true life. Yeah, I'm living in a dream, please don't wake me up from this life. Yeah, I put my city on, leave it like a secret when I die. Swerving in this bourbon, I'm sedated. They hate it, and hate it. And I ain't even make it, but I'm feeling like I made it. Cause I made it out of that sped school. My young life was stressful. My innocence just died on me. My big homie, he dead too. Talking about my man G, then rock past my nana gone. So fuck y'all, my man is gone. My homie short in his hair long like what the fuck is you puffin'? Hang over my whole life, I'm still drinking and drugging. I'm still thinking about her.